Good morning, all of you. We had started up with inheritance last time. Okay. Okay, fine. So we had started up with inheritance last time. We had discussed types of inheritance. Even we have discussed the first type of inheritance, that is what we done with single inheritance. Some text will be called simple inheritance. Some text will be called single inheritance. Both are same. Okay. Now in that case, we had seen an example yesterday. Let's go through that example once again. So this was our example. I told you we started up with this example. In that case, we are having two classes, class A and class B. Okay. Now class A was having one member, that is integer A. Two functions, get A and put A. Same way class B was having one member, that is integer B, and two functions, that is get B and put B. Is it fine? हाँ तो आएगा यार. That is what we want to discuss today. That is the main point of discussion today. Okay. Now see this. What we did? We made an object of B class and not A class. Earlier, when we were not doing inheritance, at that time we were making object of two separate classes, A class as well as B class. But now, as inheritance is done, we can access class A members using the object of class B. Just check it out. Using the object of class B, we have accessed the member of class A. Get A and put A are the members of class A if you check it out very carefully. But this we have accessed it using B object. Okay. Why? Due to only this statement. If this would not have been done, then we would not be able to access the members of A class using object of B class. Is it fine? Okay. But there was one assumption, or I can say a change made into the program. I asked you in the previous lecture that all the members are to be kept public for the point of now. For the time being, we'll be keeping everything public in both the classes. But now I am changing. See, we cannot do logically everything public. It is incorrect. It is incorrect. So, what is our standard procedure? What is our standard procedure? That we keep the members in private section, isn't it? We keep like this. In same way over here. Yes or no? But this gives us error. Or not? No. Will not. Will not. Why? Because we have not accessed the private members. Private members to user nahi kaira. Are you getting my point? But see to the program now. What if I write B1 dot A is equals to 10, B1 dot B is equals to 10, sorry, 20. By error, because A and B are the private members of the class, they cannot be accessed. Okay, but this is not my real point to be discussed. Errors, we are knowing this. But now my main point of discussion is what I am doing over here. Just check it very carefully. Yeah? Only put, not put B. And I am writing C out A is equals to A. Is it correct? Is it correct? What I did, actually, first of all, you find out what I did by writing this line. Can I say I have tried to access A? A वेरिएबल जो है उसको मैंने B क्लास के फंक्शन में एक्सेस करने की ट्राई की. The first point, can I access it? Why? So let me make it public. Then can I access it? Getting my point? No. Over here, I did inheritance, that's why it is accessible. But if I remove inheritance, then it is incorrect. But now the second level, the first level was as inheritance was done, so it was accessible. Along with that, it should be a public member. But right now it is not accessible. What's the name? नहीं नहीं वापस ए की टाइप क्या है इज इट पब्लिक और प्राइवेट private do you agree with this now I am trying to access A in my function put of class B can I access it no because it is private one thing as well as this function inherits then it should access it but it is not do you agree with this and what is the solution one solution is that I need to make this as public yes or no no the second solution we are having is to make it protected protected comes into the picture when it inheritance okay hold let me compile it should give me error what is the error read it A is not accessible why because it is a private member now I am making it to be protected new section has been introduced private public we had checked what is the new one protected now let's try to compile it what do you understand from this protected can be something earlier protected members are accessible in inherited class and that is important protected members are accessible in inherited class in the derived class getting my point private was not accessible but protected are accessible in inherited only but if I remove inheritance then not accessible protected members are only accessible in inherited or derived classes now you should be knowing the difference between all three public protected and private now you have to tell me in summary if I say public specifier then it can be accessed by anyone yes any function or any class like that if the member is protected then it can be accessed only by the inherited class rest for all it is private What about private? It can be accessed within the same class. That means that within the same class members can access that memory. What will be the access specifiers? Public, private, protected. We have only three access specifiers. We do not have any other. Here this, all of you. Can I say this public, protected, and private are security features? Okay. Who is having the highest security? Who is having the least security? You agree with this now? Now I am discussing very important thing, very important line in the same program, because today we will be doing the post-mortem of this program, because there are many hidden concepts behind this program itself which are applicable to all other inheritances. Okay, now what is the meaning of this word? With respect to the line where it is written, this is the access specifier, but understand it with respect to the line where it is written. We have written class B inherits public A. Means what? No. 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 Okay. Before I teach you with respect to this word, always remember one thing in your mind.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
Sir, your voice is not coming.
my voice is not coming. Okay. Now is it coming?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You might get voice break because I am roaming here and there in the class. That's why. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now just understand what I speak. Before that, see, before talking of this, always remember that security of any of the member never decreases. It may increase, but it never decreases. Say, for example, if the member is written in, or if the member's specifier is private, then the security will not decrease from private to public. But always remember, security can increase. From public, it can become protected, or from protected, it can become private. But always remember, security will not decrease. This is a general rule you keep in mind. Now we will discuss our concept. Okay. Now, class B, what is the meaning of this line? We need to understand it very carefully. What I speak, class B inherits A. But now I am today completing my statement. Class B inherits class A publicly. Are you getting my point? No, you will not understand. For sure, I know that. Don't worry. But keep my statement in mind, how I speak. Class B inherits A publicly. But what if I write over here private? I can write it. Then public class B inherits A privately. What if I write protected? Class B inherits A protectedly. But sir, now please specify what is this publicly, privately, protectedly. Starting with public. As per this scenario of class A, which અહીંયા ધ્યાન દો ને મને મજા આવશે. Just understand, huh? Just understand. When I say class B inherits class A publicly, means, can I say inheritance is done one thing? That means all the accessible members of A, what? Are inherited to B. Can you tell which are the accessible members of A right now as per this example? A, gated, footed. All these three are accessible. Accessible members of class A. They are accessible in B. Very true. Accessible no thai gaya. But now I need to say to which section they should go in class B, because હવે અહીં માં આવી ગયા. These members which are accessible are now in B itself. B ના તો છે register એના પણ આવી ગયા. પણ મારે એને કયા section માં મૂકવાના? because તો આ section છે public, private, protected. So I need to specify that which are the accessible members of A to be placed in which section. Why public? Because I have said public. So all these three members should go to public section? No. What I said as general rule when I started this, security will never decrease. They may get into public section માં જવા જોઈએ, but security should not decrease. So what is the security of A in A? Protected. Now where I am going to put public, but security is decreasing, which is not allowed. It goes by default to which section? Protected. What about get A? What is that section specified? Public. Where it should go? Public. Security remains the same. Did you get this point now? All of you? This is the real point to be taken care of. Huh? Please. So now what if I make it to be protected? Chalo, you have to answer me. Jo samjhanu hoy to. Keeping the same example in mind. Exactly. Security can increase, but cannot be, can remain same, can be increased, but cannot decrease. So you say A is which type of member? Protected. So it goes into the protected section. No problem with that. What about get okay? They are right now obligated. So in which section they should go to be protected? Your security is increasing. No problem. This is how we need to take. Now, what if I make it private? All three will go to private. Now, હું એમ કહું છું કે પ્રાઇવેટ માં જશે કે પબ્લિક માં જશે કે પ્રોટેક્ટેડ માં જશે, પછી એના જે રૂલ્સ લાગુ પડતા હોય તો લાગે જો કે બીજા ક્લાસમાં એક્સેસ ના થાય, ઇનહેરિટેડ ક્લાસમાં જ એક્સેસ થાય, બધી જગ્યાએ એક્સેસ થાય. That rules are applicable at any point. So just hold, just take care. What I said in this line by writing this line, all the accessible members of a class should go into the private section of class B. That means, can I say all these three, 1, 2 and 3 are going to which section? Private. હવે અહીંયા લખાતા નથી પણ કમ્પાઇલર અહીંયા લખી નાખે છે internally. So now you tell, will it get compiled? Get A kya section માં ગયું? B ના kya section માં? Private માં ગયું. તો private member class ની બહાર access થાય? I am accessing in void main. See this? Did you get this? All of you? Yes or no? Okay, let me put them in protected. Then will they get accessed? Get a, put a. Why? Only in inherited class. So again, same error. But what if I make it public? What if I make it public? Did you get this now? Now I want to say that now the concept of access specifier is completely clear to you. Why we are going for public, private, and protected. Okay, hold. What you are saying is, you are absolutely correct and you are absolutely fine. Class C inherits which class? B, and B publicly, privately? Public B, and class over here? Okay, perfect, absolutely perfect example. This is what you want to say? Okay, see it in a level wise level. We go level by level. So class A, which are the accessible members? A, get A, put A. As I had written, private A means what? All should go into the private section of class B. That means A, get A, put A, all are now private for B. All are now private for B. Now I am inheriting this public B. So which are the now accessible members of public B? B is private. Only get B and put are accessible. Again, all members of A went to private section, so they are not accessible. But if I would have made this to be protected, then B ke siva sab, perfect. And if I make it public, then nahi. Check it out very carefully. If I make it public, then nahi. A protected है. A protected है. यहाँ पे इनहेरिट हुआ तो ये पब्लिक में थोड़ा जाएगा, वो तो प्रोटेक्टेड ही रहेगा. Oh, sorry, yes, all will go. Sorry. ठीक है सिवा सभी. Sorry, extremely sorry. Anything other than this? Now you are clear with this access specifiers, all of you. Now I'll give you one exercise to you people. I hope my one exercise answers are also pending regarding operator overloading. I had given you 2 questions to search. One more question you added. I'm not giving you to write a question. Just simply understand, listen to me. कौन कहां पे एक्सेस होगा? जो हमने देखा पब्लिक होगा तो सब पब्लिकली होगा, प्राइवेटली होगा, प्रोटेक्टली, तो कौन सा कैसे एक्सेस होता? उसके लिए फॉर दिस पॉइंट देयर इज वन टेबल गिवन इन योर टेक्स्ट बुक. One table is given in your textbook. Yes, are you having the textbook? Yes, give it. As per this edition, as per fourth edition, this table is given on page 213. You are supposed to refer to that table. I did not explain. I have already explained. I have already explained this table. If you refer to this table from textbook, you may not. But now you will be able to understand it very carefully. Okay? Please go through with that. And still, if you have any doubt, you can contact me anytime. Chalo. Should I move further? So how many things we have discussed today? What we have discussed today? We have discussed 2 important concepts with respect to inheritance. Number 1, access specifiers, public, private, protected. And number 2, what is the meaning of this access specifier which we write in the inheritance case. Is it fine? All of you? Now I want to tell you something. This is only there with C++, like publicly and privately and protectedly. This is there with C++ only. When you will learn Java or C# language, at that time this concept is totally removed. It is totally removed. The concept of section itself is removed because it is creating confusions for the compiler also and for the developers also. So this concept is totally removed now from higher languages. But as it is there in C++, we need to learn. Any doubts with this? All of you? So now today we introduced one new access specifier, which is that protected, and always protected comes when inheritance is there. Okay, fine with this? Okay. Now today we'll be discussing second type of inheritance, multi-level inheritance. Give the heading multi-level inheritance. We had seen what is multi-level. Class A inherits to class B inherits to class C. If you recall our last lecture's PPT. Yes or no? Should I open it? Or you are clear? Multi-level. Okay. Fine with this. Let us write a program for it. We want to write a program for multi-level inheritance. Before writing the program, I am just describing which type of inheritance I am going to do. There is one student class which gets inherited to test class, which gets inherited to result class. Sir, how क्यों? Is the relationship to test is a result. Test is a student. Okay? Can I say like this? Result is a test. Okay? But still we can. With respect to our requirement, we can write the code. What I am doing is, first of all, let us define class student. I am taking the same example of textbook. બંધ રાખજો અમે સમજાશે નહીં. અહીંયા બનશે ને તો વધારે સમજવામાં મજા આવશે. Okay. I never deny. You can keep textbook open anytime in my lecture, but for this example, I don't want to. Our standard process #include iostream.h #include onio.h class student, in which I am taking one parameter, integer roll number. Is it fine? Now I am writing one function, void get roll, wherein I am getting the roll number from user. Enter roll. Is it fine? Same way I am writing void put roll, wherein I am simply writing cout roll is equals to something, and that is our roll. આ ક્લાસમાં કઈ ડાઉટ છે? હોવો જ જોઈએ. મેં ક્યાંય સેક્શન લખ્યા જ નથી, means by default private. Do you agree with this? but now I don't want to make it private. So now everything is, so roll number is protected, get roll is protected, and put roll is protected. Is it fine? Should I move further? Okay. Class test. Integer sub1, integer sub2, void get sub. What is sub? Subject 1. To enter marks of subject 1. Subject 1. That is sub 1. Is it fine? Similarly, subject 2. Same way, void put sub means what? What I'll do in this? What I'll do in this? Display the marks. So see out subject 1 is equals to something, and that is what is sub 1. Is it fine? This is my subject 2. Do you agree with this? What is remaining in this? Again section. Then everything is private. Okay. So again, I am putting this everything in protected section. Haji change kari, so I'll change the sections. Don't worry. I'll change the sections. Don't worry. Now I am having the third class. Now you tell me before I move further. If I say protected, why I say protected? That means it can be inherited. Okay, that's why I'm putting in protected section. Just hold. Class result percentage. Result means percentage. So can I say float percentage? Sir, સીધી રીતે percentage તમે result test માં લઈ લો તો કઈ વાંધો આવે? હા કે ના? But this is a real time scenario I am discussing. Whenever we are developing a software, at that time to take student details is something different module, different class. To get the marks entry of the result is different task. And to calculate the result is different task. So all three are separate classes. Are you getting my point? That's why this is a real scenario. Industry માં આવું થશે. બધું એકમાં ખીચડી નહીં કરે. Say for example, if I ask you કે ભાઈ 10 જણા છે તો 10 જણા અલગ અલગ ક્લાસ ઉપર કામ કરતા હશે. બધા એક ઉપર કામ ન કરે. તો વિચારો શું થાય ક્લાસની હાલત જો બધા એક ઉપર કામ કરતા હોય તો. હું 10 લાઈન કાંઈક લખું, તમે 10 લાઈન કાંઈક લખો, આ 10 લાઈન કાંઈક લખે. કાંઈ રેલેવન્સી જ ના હોય એકબીજા વચ્ચે. હું વેરિયેબલના નામ મન પડે એમ આપી દઉં. બરાબર છે? Are you getting my point? So that's why we go for this class segregation or we go for OOP concept. હવે જોઈ લો અહીંયા કોઈને એમ કીધું કે તારે રિઝલ્ટ નું જ ઇમ્પ્લિમેન્ટેશન કરવું, રિઝલ્ટ કેલ્ક્યુલેશન નું કામ તારું. તો એને ક્યાંય ફોર્મ્યુલા અને ક્યાંય એને કોઈ સાથે લાગુ પડે એને શું કરવાનું? The marks which have been obtained by the class test are to be used by the result. That's it. This is how it works. Okay then. Okay. Now float percentage. Void. Calculate. Or I say void. Okay, let's keep it calculate percentage. આવડા મોટા નામ લખવાના yes લખવાના હો. Hello, can I say in this case percentage is equals to sub 1 plus sub 2 whole thing divided by, is it fine? Considering out of 100 marks. Which section? Which section? Protected. નથી કરવાનું. પબ્લિક કરવું પડશે, પ્રોટેક્ટેડ કરવું પડશે. જો નજીક આવ્યો આન્સર. ચાલો. Now real exercise starts. Now real exercise starts. In ideal case, this roll number should not be protected. Standard processes follow karwani. We are keeping get roll and put roll to be public. But again, any per security vadari dyo, keep this protected. That means, can I say these two can be accessible in my next class? Okay. But the thing is, test maane kei rite inherit karsu? How to do inheritance? Class test inherits protected student. Is it fine? Public karu to chale? Private chale? ચાલશે તો ત્રણેય ચાલશે. પણ થશે શું? what will happen? વિચારો, ઉતાવળ નહીં. આનો meaning શું થશે? what will be the meaning of this? All the accessible members will go to the protected section, but without decreasing the security. So all the members which are accessible means, which are the accessible? Get roll, put roll. They go into the protected section of class test. Agree? Chalo, okay, chalo, ત્યાં સુધી આપણે રાખીએ. આમ જ રાખીએ. ચલો, protected જ રાખીએ. Now ચલો એક કામ કરીએ. What if I do public? અહીંયા હું public કરું તો કાંઈ ફેર પડે? It will remain protected only. But what if I make private? Then all the accessible members will go to private section. Oh, then it will be a problem. Are you getting my point? So that's why I'm keeping it protected. So now moving further. Class result inherits test. But how? Again keeping protected. So I'll come to that one. You are correct. You are absolutely correct. Chalo. Is it fine now? That means what will happen now? All the accessible members of test class will go into the protected section of result class. So which are the accessible members of test class? Sub 1, sub 2, gets up, puts up, get roll, put roll. But again, I am doing a change. Now, is it fine? Now moving to result class. I have kept everything protected. Okay, I have kept protected. પેલા તો હજી આગળ જાતા પેલા. Okay, અહીંયા percentage આપણે લઈ લે in private section. What about this sub 1 and sub 2? Are they accessible? સમજાય છે પ્રોબ્લેમ સમજાણો sub 1 sub 2 cannot be accessed but I need it in the formula. So can I make sub 1 and sub 2 in protected? ભલે private હતા પણ મારે protected કરવા પડે ને. જો ડેવલપર ને ખબર પડી ઓહો આ તો અહીંયા પ્રાઇવેટ નહીં ચાલે એને પ્રોટેક્ટેડ કરી દીધા. So now they are accessible. ચલો હવે અહીંયા કોઈ પ્રોબ્લેમ છે? ઓકે now I હજી અહીંયા એક વસ્તુ રહી ગઈ. एक वस्तु रह गई void display result. So what you will display in this? What you will display in this? Roll number, percentage, everything, ne? Roll number, marks of 2 subject and percentage. Okay, so how can I print roll number? Can I call put roll? Can I call put roll function from here? Roll acute put roll. They have written put roll. Can I not call it there? Okay. Then can I call put sub? Can I call put sub? Can I now write Cout percentage is equals to percentage? Yes or no? As put roll and put sub were accessible. That's why I accessed it. Now, still there is a big problem lying out there. Big problem. Void main. Now we will make object of which class? Only result. Let's say result. Name Viral. Result of Viral. So I make object of Viral. So result class that is named to be Viral. Okay. So Viral result we want to print. What first of all I need to get is number. Can I write Viral dot get roll? It's protected. We need to make public. Public. Can you think something differently? કરી શકાય એક રસ્તો બીજો રસ્તો પણ ડિસ્પ્લે છે ડિસ્પ્લે નું કામ કરશે એમાં ગેટ કરવાનું કામ ભેગું ના કરે તમે નજીક છો આન્સર ની exactly void get data. In that can I call get roll? Can I call get sub? So no. And based on this, can I call calculate percentage? સર આનો શું ફાયદો? ઈ જ ક્લાસમાં ડિફાઇન કર્યું ને યા લખી નાખો છો, કોલ કરાવો છો. કરીએ. આ વસ્તુ પેલા સમજો, આની જરૂર છે આવી રીતે કરવાની? મેં શું કામ કર્યું તો કે એકમાં જ બધું આવી જાય એટલે મને ખબર પડે. બરાબર છે? અધરવાઇઝ તમે આ ન લખો તો ચાલશે. Okay. Now again hold. Can I write viral dot get data? Why? It is protected. તો હવે અહીંયા પબ્લિક બનાવાય, બધાયને પબ્લિક ના કરી નખાય, એકને પબ્લિક બનાવ. Get data is public now. So viral dot get data. Can I call get data? So what it will do? Get role, get sub, call કરાવશે. ભલે હતા પ્રાઇવેટ, ત્યાં પ્રોટેક્ટેડ હતા, તેમ છતાં આપણે એક્સેસ કરી લીધા. Did you get this? This is the real way. This is the real way of programming. Now, what is the thing next? Can I say I need to write viral dot calculate percentage based on the above data got? હવે એટલા માટે જો અહીંયા તો કોલ કરવું જ પડે છે, તો એના બદલે void main માં હંમેશા યાદ રાખવાનું, always remember that least code should be there in void main. So can I do something like here, calculate percentage, and I'll remove this line from here. So now can I write viral dot display result? So void main માં તમે કેટલું લખ્યું? So complete code main logic went into your classes. And lastly, get ch. Fine. I don't know whether it will work or not. Logically, theoretically, concept which we have applied, with that it should work. Final result will know when you will compile and run. Two errors are there. Implicit conversion of result star to this not allowed. Result star to student star. जगह क्वेश्चन क्लास हाँ हाँ टेस्ट ना बधा प्रोटेक्टेड में जाશે बराबर. तो सेम क्लास में तो प्रोटेक्टेड ना मेंबर्स एक्सेस કરી શકું ને? Just a minute. I need to check why this is what I am getting. Okay, now there is an issue over here only. See, this get role, put role are protected. I have made it protected. So this goes into the protected section of student pretest. Now again, I am protected test. So all accessible members should come to this. Goes into the protected section in the same. Just a minute. I am making some mistake. Check. If this is the error, then तो सब ही ना चालू हो जाए. Error is something else. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll check it out the code. Today we end here. Today we stop here. I'll check it out the code. I think there is some problem with access specifier only. I'll check it out. Okay. So theoretically everything is fine, but somewhere we are lacking some point. Okay. So that we'll discuss it in our next lecture. But main thing what I want to discuss is inheritance, multi-level. So I hope it is clear to you. Just please enter your roll number in the chat box. You are free. बोलो बोलो number 2. 82, then 86, 85, 54, 54, then 165, 171, 166, 56, 57, 66, 55, 26.